right. Welcome, everyone. I'm getting a few things set up here. There we go. Get a few hundred people in the chat here. I'll get up and start doing something. I found this bag of garbage. Well, I shouldn't say bag of garbage, but a bag of trash. I shouldn't say that either. It's not. I guess it is. It was trash. It was on the side of the curb. But I knew the house. Know the house. Whoa. Hey, how's it going? I know the house that it came from. So we're not going to find any dead animals or inappropriate items. Maybe inappropriate things. We'll see. That would only be more fun and exciting. And let me know how the audio sounds if you get a chance. I would appreciate it. Not usually my thing to go through vintage Christmas decorations, but 'tis the season. And some of the stuff might be valuable. I've heard that things of the Christmas sorts can be somewhat profitable. But so can making videos saying that things are. All right, here we go. Make this a little smaller. Let's make this a little bigger. That should do it. All right. Almost ready to go here. Cheers. I was gonna try to do a stream in vertical and horizontal, but I didn't see the option. It didn't give me the option and when I set it up, and I thought it was supposed to. So yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Usually I have a few hundred people in the chat by now. What's going on tonight? A little off, but that's all right. I did pause ads for the first 10 minutes. Hopefully that might help. Possibly not, but hey, Moto Alley, how you doing tonight? Good to see ya. The decorations are from the side of the road. I actually stopped and got a reel-to-reel player and a whole bunch of other stuff, and then I actually caught the homeowner while they were taking stuff out, and I was like, "Hey, you have stuff I can help you get this. Plus, like, why are you throwing this stuff away? This is valuable stuff." And they didn't care, so I sold the reel-to-reel player for $1,500 and a few other things for some money. And I'm guessing if there's some vintage Christmas decorations in here, they're going to be worth some cash too. So I say we get into it. Lower it a little bit here. There we go. Some of the stuff is just random, run of the mill, you know, little bell thingy. Doesn't look very vintage. We're just gonna set, I'm gonna set like, I don't know. I'm gonna set it up, put it on Facebook. If nobody wants it by tomorrow, I'm gonna throw it in a dumpster. Just kidding. I mean, not necessarily, but some greeting tags here. We've got Christmas at my family this weekend, so could use some of these gift tags. Oh, look at that. That's kind of... But one of the things that was intriguing was this. These 4 Christmas lamps. You just don't, oh, a little dirty on the back side, but 95 cents. The UPC, so they're not that super old, but maybe 80s. And if the, yeah, exactly, a couple bucks a piece. Never know. You just, it's, things are worth what anyone's willing to pay you, you know? And so I say it doesn't hurt if you don't try. Western Mass Climber says, are you looking for pirate's treasure? Possibly. Possibly. I need to get a garbage close. We're going to get a garbage over here. That way we can just throw stuff as necessary. Little coaster that's kind of worn out. That can go bye-bye. Candle. Made in Deerfield, Massachusetts by Sampler Tea Light Glass. Huh, I'll be darned. Oh, cool. I gotta get better at this, I'm sorry. 13 cents at Farm and Fleet. 13 cents. Could you imagine seeing a candle nowadays for, I mean, I know it's a candle, it's wax. So we're not talking about crazy commodities. I'm gonna move my microphone. There we go. That might make the voice a little better. Oh, this is gonna be vintage. Yes. I've got some more of these that I've been hanging up. You can kind of see the one in this camera here next to the Santa. We'll put that little Christmas tree right next to Santa there. Oh, we got some, ooh, here's a little, what do we got in here, Westy? Oh, looks like for a bingo game, which I had gotten rid of. That's kind of cool. Vintage, fall, weird, cheesy, super cheesy plastic stuff. Keep that. I think I know where the roof for this little log cabin is. Moto Alley says they look like they could be vintage. Congrats on the 1,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you. 13 cents for a candle. Yeah, right. I drive through Deerfield, Massachusetts all the time. Serious, Westy? That's awesome. I know you're from up that way. But yeah, let's see here. Whoa. Right there at the bottom it says it. Deerfield, Massachusetts. 01373. Zip code. Possibly. I'm gonna move that or it'll get broken. Oh, what is this? We might have some homemade stuff too, you know, from the kids. That's kind of sad. Ooh. Poinsettia. That's cool. Oh, poinsettias. Put that over here. Guess we'll kind of get a little area going. Let me know on the music too if it's okay, or the back if it's too loud. I barely can hear it. So, oh, what do we got here? A little broom. Hey Taylor, good to see you. Good to see you. That's awesome, Westy. You're not far from Deerfield. That's so cool. People admire the homemade holiday decor. Yes, they do. Hey, Angel Face. Good to see you in here tonight. Taking a little break from the motorcycles and looking at some Christmas decorations. I got a couple garbage bags full of this, and I just didn't want to see it go. Holy cow. Clearance. $9.44. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't pay a dime for it. But a cute little candle holder. More of a fall Halloween pumpkin vibe. What do we got here? Oh, shoveling a whole bunch of holiday fun and cheers for everyone. There you go. That's kind of a little, there you go. Taylor says hi to Angel. Little flowers. What's all this protecting stuff here? Oh, this is heavy. Oh, the Holy Grail. Is this pure crystal? This could be crystal. A little crystal pumpkin. And it's got a melted candle in it. Looks like mouse poop, but it's not. It's just melted candle particles. Little glass pumpkin. That's kind of neat. I guess we're into Halloween decor too, so sorry for misrepresenting that. Home Interiors and Gifts Incorporated, made in the USA. Pumpkin and cover. So there. Does not say where, but America. America. Lots of stuff. Oh, there's a kid's project for sure. It's on aluminum foil. That's a cool old turkey. God, I remember that from school. Got some little magnets on the back. Oh, it's got a UPC code. Made in the USA. Here's another little dealio. Some more magnets, another little turkey. I guess we got Thanksgiving coming up before Christmas, so that's suitable. I see Moto Alley is here. He is a Canadian rider. Did you see his video with the snow? I did not. And yes, he is a Canadian rider. That's awesome. Decorate a couple bikes, Moto Alley says I could. Angel says hi. Taylor says hi. What's up, sis? Angel says, I sold my main motorcycle and now tomorrow's forecast is 16 plus Celsius, which I'm going to guess is 60 degrees-ish Fahrenheit if I just had to guess or look down one comment. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping to ride a little bit this weekend in some fashion. Oh, here we got a little snowman. Some bells jingling away. Put that on your door or something, I'm guessing. Hang it on stuff. Little snowman. Definitely not, I mean, semi-vintage. It's got some pretty cheesy plastic accessories. Oh, what do we got in here? Oh, that's actually kind of vintage looking. No. Damn. Somebody's paying 20 bucks for this. I mean, some poor child probably did have to whittle it by hand. So I guess, but not my thing. But Thanksgiving, we are in full Thanksgiving force right now. I'll move some things here. I didn't expect my city to have warm days in November. I hear ya. I didn't expect to spend 3 hours last night looking at northern lights. And then I thought this was a water bong. That would be a little out of the norm, but pretty cool. Probably make it into one. Yeah, neat little flower arrangement inside of a vase. I'm gonna put my hand over it so stuff doesn't fall, but it's made by Leonard Creations, Los Angeles, California 90245. That's pretty cool. Maybe actually might have some value to it. Probably not. Got little man laying down on the couch right now. He's still fussing. Those are probably the original retail tags. Yes. Nuts that somebody would pay that much, right? Or even conceive it, I guess. Here we got a bucket, some polar bears, and pine cones, and what's that called again? Oh man, poinsettia maybe? I don't know. So there's that. Litter top rack dishwasher safe, so it's not that old, but homemade. Somebody's name is underneath of it, probably a school project. That's just gonna have to go bye-bye. Ooh, Christmas of 76. That's kind of cool. And here's the roof to that little log cabin. Got some fire there, so I'm guessing it might have been like an incense cabin. I think there's a couple more of them too, if I'm not mistaken. That's good you got him laying down there. Hopefully he falls asleep. Angel says, my boyfriend and I still have 3 bikes, but our plan is to wait until April to insure them. Save about 120 bucks that way. Yes, that's good. I'm not paying 50 cents for most of that stuff, but it's neat to look at. I agree 100%. Yeah. Ooh, Y2K. Y2K. The year 2000. Boy, I'm bad at this. I'll get better. Why I gotta practice. So the year 2000. Some more of this stuff that's just gonna go bye-bye. We got a pretty beat up 25th Christmas together. I'm gonna switch this music here. Not really the vibe I'm looking for. Put our ornaments there. Oh, what's in here? Oh, jeepers. Kind of a neat little poncho satchel thingy. A bunch of game pieces in it, and all the games got thrown away. But I like this poncho satchel thingy, so we're gonna get rid of all those. We'll keep the little satchel poncho thingy. Pencil, St. Louis Cardinals, number 2. Kind of a pretty little moose. Signed, so that's pretty cool. Probably nothing. Ooh, that's an old ornament. I thought it was a salt shaker at first, but an ornament. Here's something little and wrapped up. Let's open it. Oh, no way. Instructions. Okay, yep, we get that. It's a keychain. But pull the little plastic thing out. Oh. So, little noisy keychain thingy-ma-dingy. Moto, let's see here, Taylor. In my latest vid, I featured 220 other motorcycle channels. Now I gotta invest 3 days to tag everyone. That's nuts. That's awesome you pay tribute to all the moto channels, though. That's really cool. Taylor says, get a ride in tomorrow, Angel. Moto says, some people have PTSD from that year, I bet, LOL. Yeah, Y2K, that was crazy. I remember sitting in my basement at home at my parents' house, watching, where's my camera? Watching the computer at 11:59 on New Year's Eve. See if it was gonna work. Everything was fine. Nothing happened. But it was still cool. I was 19 years old. Here's a wreath, a little holiday or fall. That's just gotta go. Ooh, that's a really vintage ornament, but it's broken. So it's gonna go bye-bye. What is this? Holy bananas. Look at this, shop rags galore. Look at all these holiday napkins. Oh, I got a whole stack of shop rags. Look at that. I mean, I'm not gonna use them in my house, but I'm gonna use them all day in the shop. Boom. Saves a little cash. Get through some of this here. What do we got here? This is your surprise book club gift. Repair kit for eyeglasses. Nerd. What kind of nerd gives that away as a free gift? I guess for a book club, eyeglasses, it's kind of like making fun of your demographic. I'm just joking. Angel says, I know I shouldn't be sad about something so small and insignificant. It was my decision to sell my favorite bike. I cannot cry about having $4 grand cash. Yeah, no doubt. I wouldn't either. That would be okay. Really cool little vintage salt shaker looking ornament. So I'm guessing it's vintage because old. This one's got to be old as crap too. Little teardrop, blown glass, metal end. Ooh. Whole bag of ornaments. Little wooden people. Yeah, this sounds like a dying cow. Hey, Moto. Trying to read the chat in order here. Oh my god, I'm trying to also pick some decent music and I just probably picked the worst song in the whole... Give us a good... There we go, this is cool. I don't want any singing. There we go. Alright. I'm not attached either, they're just machines. And they can all be replaced. Moto Alley says, festive fixing in the shop, LOL. Taylor says, hell yes, Angel. Angel says, Rob's jackpot, LOL. What's up, Carrie? Moto says. what's up? Hey, Moto Bum. Angel Face, greetings, Moto. Taylor says hi to Moto. Moto says, I love all my bikes and I'm very attached. Amazing the difference between Angel Face and I, and me. Because you could take everything I own and put it into a compactor and smash it. And I don't care. Because it's you and me that make a difference, and we're the ones that matter. And all that stuff can be replaced. But I hear ya. I sold my whole Kawasaki triple collection to road race motorcycles to end up with nothing. So I totally get ya. This looks like a $7.99 candle holder worth nothing. It's not vintage. Clickbait so far. Here we've got an angel that does stuff. It's powered angel. Here you go, Angel. I think it's an angel face. There we go. There's the face of this angel. We're not gonna plug it in. We're just not. Here's a knife. That's kind of scary. Again, this is mysteries. Ooh, nice big orange candle. Looks like it's straight out of the 70s. So that's probably worth 25 cents. Whoa, another. I gotta get the shop cleaned up, so this is kind of shop related. It's gonna help get some room. We got old Saint Nick, his little squirrel buddy, and a moose. Oh, Moto, I got to go hang out with Vince tonight for a little bit. Vince Walty, the Storm Chaser, seethestorm.net, was up on the hill. And he was in his live stream. He's like, hey, Carrie, if you're listening, I'm up on the hill by W. And so me and Junior cruised up there. That was pretty cool. It was cool to see the Northern Lights again. They're just bright as can ever be. Or that looks kind of vintage-ish. Like anything that you don't see anymore. Ugh. Oh, it's a turkey like the one that's AI video I made. Stupid turkeys. God. Little dinosaurs. These little. Vamps Hootman. Kind of a pretty little hummingbird. I love hummingbirds. What a badass animal. Or dinosaur. Birds are dinosaurs. They can fly backwards. Hummingbirds are awesome. Another little vintage ornamento. I would like some more, but just can't make it happen. I hear you there, Moto. Angel, I like that. My favorite bike is the next one. Moto Alley says, you know what's better than one motorcycle? Oh yes, two. Have a good night, Moto Alley. Hope you have a good night back to work, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Always appreciate it. Always good to see ya. Got a Glade air freshener. That's gone. Oh, wow. That's an old light bulb and some metal hangers. I don't know. I'm thinking we're getting down on this one here. There's a whole nother bag though of lights. Like super vintage lights. Old lights. Like the ones that burn your house down. Oh, that's broken my hand. That's a big old deer. Big old buck. The 30-point buck there, eh? Got that 30-point buck. Looks like that character popped out of Frosty the Snowman movie, yes. It does. Hummingbirds are so beautiful. We get flocks of them here. That's cool. I love them. Angel bought a $7,000 used Ford Ranger. Insurance is too expensive. I lent it to a family member and he insures it. That's cool. This is a big deal for me. Why? If it's insured, it doesn't matter if it gets crushed. Right? It's just stuff. There's a million other Rangers out there. And that is a really good truck, though, I must say. My favorite one of my favorites. Any little two-wheel drive pickup truck or four-wheel drive little pickup truck kicks ass. They're so usable and utilitarian, and you can just use them and then. But now there's just nothing else to replace them with, really. Okay, this is all shop manual stuff, and I think we're done with the Christmas stuff in this bag. Oh, Jesus, that's one sad looking Santa. Not a whole lot of Christmas cheer in this one. Made in China. See ya. Some nice paper bags though, we'll keep those. What is this here? Oh, hell yeah, a box of screws. I'm getting screwed. I'll take a box of screws any day. Never know when you might need one. Oh, or some more paper bags. Son, you're getting paper bag lunch for the rest of the year. That is actually would make really nice paper bags for lunches. I miss that. I should make myself paper bag lunches. Ooh, a scented. Smells good enough to keep. Another little Halloween fall. Ooh, that's cool. That's an old vintage glass ornament. I like that one. What? Whoa. Crystals. Pure 100% diamond. Worth $10,000 Christmas ornament right there. As well as this little poorly made Mickey Mouse looking thing. Oh, there's 3 of them. They're definitely plastic, I can feel by. They're just plastic. Alright, I think we're gonna let the rest of this stuff go. Yep, nothing in here that I want. Okay, so now we need to go get another bag. But I don't know where that is. We gotta go find it. Oh, jeepers, I am. Angel says, for the first time I can borrow a truck, her own, to pick up a motorcycle. Nice, and it's insured. And you didn't have to pay for the insurance, so that's even better yet, right? Taylor says, sweet, definitely gonna need a truck. Oh yes, if you get that job, you'll have to be moving. Moto says you need a Santa hat while you're doing this. I should, but if I find one in the next bag, I'll put it on for you, Moto. Harry behind on chats, yes, yes. Did anyone here ever watch the show Storage Wars? I have seen it from time to time here and there, but not connoisseur. But familiar, very cool stuff. I bet it is, Moto, because I've never heard anybody give you crap about being behind in the chats, have I? I don't think so, right? No. Or your sidekick sick? No, you guys do a great job, man. Really good job. Get behind in the chats as much as you want. I'm gonna go see if I can find another bag quick. Oh. Might not be as quick as I thought it was gonna be to find the next bag. I'm gonna turn on my lights over there. I thought I had it like close, but you know, things happen, and that was the bag I thought was close, right? Oh, maybe that's it. Yes, that's it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to lift it up over this bench though. This is all like a step towards, oh my God, this is so heavy. Okay, no. Come on. Oh my God. We got it. Oh, Jesus. We got it, people. We're good. All right, bag number 2. Coming at ya. Coming at you, bag number 2. Oh, look at here. Here's the vintage lights. And you know, if lights are wrapped around a board, a wooden board, they're old. I'm gonna turn those off. Turn those off. I gotta go double check to make sure those are off. Yes, they are. Okay. Now I'll switch my camera to a overhead view, and then we can see what's in this. Look at those lights. Look at the lights. I'll be wearing a Santa hat soon. Oh, nice. Good. I've always wanted to see you in a Santa hat, Moto. It's fun when I get to pick on others. Yes. Well, doesn't matter if I'm behind in the chat. You can pick on me for any reason. I just met a couple who paid 4 G's to buy a random storage unit. Inside is oh my God. 2 motorcycles and a lot of boxes. That's so cool. Like, that is intriguing to me. I'm never behind them. The chat's only other people. I love that smirk on your face. I feel so bad for the stranger who lost his items in that one. I know, it's sad. That part is sad. Your space is really starting to look good. Thanks, Moto. I appreciate that. Hoping to get the shop in order as well, and we're gonna have some really cool motorcycle displays here in the next couple of weeks too. I grew up in an auction house. We went frequently. The most rarest find that I came across was an intact mermaid bobber. Okay, my brain is trying to process that as I said it, and I'm still, I don't know what a mermaid is in the first, like, I know what people think they are, but I've never heard of a bobber being made for something that doesn't exist. So that's really cool. Storage Wars was around 2010 or before. I would go with that. I feel like the items inside could be someone's life. Why are we not trying to help people who cannot pay for their storage units? I wish I knew the story behind the person who is it. Oh, Angel, you wouldn't believe the dumpsters full of people's lives I see every weekend. Someone dies every month in this community of old age, and yep, it all ends up in the dumpster. Boxes and boxes of valuables, jewelry, family photos, knife collections, arrowhead collections, rock collections, photos, computers, electronics, TVs, their whole life. If their kids don't want it, they just literally bring it to this dump and throw everything in the garbage. I do really want to know what a mermaid bobber is now, because I haven't been right since I saw the movie with Tom Hanks, Big, when I was a kid. I saw it and it messed me up a bit. So I got a little PTSD with the whole mermaid thing. That is very interesting. Now we're all intrigued by this mermaid that Taylor talks about. Or is Taylor a mermaid? And that's why she got it. Splash, thank you. Splash, that's it. Thank you, Moto. Big. What was big? What was big? What was that? Oh, that's where he grew up really quick. Or got old and got a job overnight or something. Is that one big? Splash, though. Yeah, that was... Yeah, you never know. I don't know some of these either. Just like this family with all this, they're all still alive. These people that were going through this garbage, they're just getting ready for their parents to pass away. It's unbelievable. Taylor says vintage streamez, red virgin bobber head fishing collectible, 1940, $50. No, I'm not a mermaid. I'm Taylor. Tyler. Nice. Oh, that's funny. Dana Harrell. She played in Kill Bill. Oh, beautiful. Angel. I discovered all of this from a motorcycle ad. I went to go look at the bike and it was in the storage unit. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I've gone into people's houses literally and just helped them take boxes of stuff out. And then, of course, try to profit off of it. But, all right, let's get into this. So this is what I saw, and this is what made me think that this was vintage. Now, it's not that vintage, I guess, because it does have plastic receptacles. But we are going to plug this in. And, oh, there's a broken bulb here, so I'm going to not touch that one. We'll see if the filaments burn up right away. Maybe I'll still find a way to electrocute myself. I'll try to get over to the radio and switch this song as fast as I can. Nice, look at that. I love the heat and the smell of old Christmas lights, especially on like the tree. Maybe it's this year we're getting a real tree. We have never had a real tree. I want a real tree. I discovered all this from the motorcycle ad. Yes, that's crazy. Hope you can get it. Oh, I get it. Or, oh, we hope you get the motorcycle. Did you look at the motorcycle in the unit? How was it? It had been sitting. What was it? Tell us about the bike. When I hear bobber, I think a style of motorcycle. I'm pretty one-sided, Angel. Well, when me and Moto hear bobber, we think of a fishing right away. We go right to fishing. And then maybe bobber, but yeah, growing up here in Wisconsin and up there in Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes, we hear bobber, first thing we think is fishing. At least me, and I've been a motorcycle guy. But again, a bobber is the absolute last motorcycle on the planet I would ever want to ride. So here we have a little ornamento for your door handle, which I'm gonna just hang on this. Nope, it's not for your door. This little hole here is much too small to fit on a door. So just uselessly hang it on a wall or something. We'll put it over here on our Christmas table. Little Santa pillow. That's kind of special. Oh, wow. Look at here. We got Christmas this weekend. I don't have to go shopping for gift bags. I don't have to shop for any of that fancy foo-foo stuff you put inside the bag. That's all right there. So I am set. Tons of gift bags. Just make sure that the other family's names aren't on them first. We'll be good to go. Here we've got a traditional glass ornament. It's another really bad looking Santa. It can just go by. Tons of bows. Every box will get a bow. I haven't bought anybody anything, and I probably won't. Maybe I should just give everybody Christmas decorations for Christmas. Here's a little box, a little ornament thingy. That's kind of cool. Probably gonna keep that. More bags. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Little, what do you call this stuff? This little flimsy, super light paper. What's it called? Ooh, holy bag. That's a big bag of lights. Them are all old and vintage. I want the porcelain Christmas tree that my grandma had. She had this porcelain Christmas tree with all these little lights. And as a kid, I would just be mesmerized with it for hours and just think about stuff and look at it. This is before we had anything else. I mean, they would have the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas on the record player, and Grandpa might have had the TV on or something, but those things are what I miss the most. Here's some magnetized ornaments. I'm not gonna do anything. Again, I'm just gonna try to sell this stuff for pennies on the dollar, and if nobody wants it, it'll probably go bye-bye. Here's another little angel pillow. I just hate to throw that stuff away, but at the end of the day, what do you do with it? I don't want it. It's not worth anything. Could use it as an oil absorbent, but that seems mean to the person who made it. Look at all this stuff. We got another little snowman box. Well, that's kind of cool though. Ooh. Old lights. What is this? No way. What is this? Cornet 3D. Okay, I think it's one of those picture viewers. A 3D viewer. Huh. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This goes on to here in a fashion, some sense, and we'll do stuff with it. To take 4 pairs of stereo pictures, to take 8 single pictures, use number 27 roll. Interesting. I'll have to talk about that on the coffee show tomorrow if I make it, which I may not. I've got an engine I need to go pick up at the junkyard. So, depending on my finance situation in the morning, that actually might be somewhat valuable to someone who wants a Cornet 3D picture thingy. What's this now? Oh, some more bulbs. Oops. That felt full. No, it doesn't. Oh, here we go. Oh, I got Christmas cards for everybody. Oh yeah, a whole box of Christmas cards. 18 of them. I don't know 18 people. So that'll work out good. $4. Boom. Another gift bag. Feels like there's something in it. There's not. Another gift bag. Are there names written on these? Hell no. That can be to mom. This can be to dad. We're good to go. Don't have to go anywhere. Here's a big bow too. There you go. Put a big bow on it. Some Sunday comics. Some classifieds. Right. So, little Valentine action. Holy cow, I'm missing my chats there. Taylor sent, thank you, Taylor, sent $1. Thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to mute that, and then I'm going to try to bring up my soundboard because that deserves a little cheering action. Come on, play. Oh my gosh, it's not playing. There it goes. I can't hear it, but I think you can. So there we go. I'm going to read the chat because I'm so behind. Thank you so much, Taylor. That's awesome. I will make an appearance on the screen here shortly for that. Moto says, those are some real big lights. They look nice. They are. Thank you. Taylor says, Angel, love bobber. Moto says, LOL. No laughing. This is a serious show, as Sterling would say. Roger that, Carrie. Fishing. Exactly, right? I mean, we hear bobber. We're going right to fishing, bro. I do not feel comfortable buying the motorcycle. I'd rather find the original owner and hear the story. I do not want to cash in on someone else's loss. Yeah, that's usually how money is made, but that's nice of you. They act like the precursor to long bobbers. Oh, gotcha. Very cool. Angel, you are so sweet. She is. You're all so sweet. Even you, Moto. It doesn't have to be a hardtail bobber. Anything. Unless it's got twin front discs and a single rear shock, I don't want to ride it. I'm just kidding. Taylor sent $1. Thank you very much. That is so nice. I know. I wish we were rich enough to save everyone. I hear ya. Thank you, Taylor. That's so nice. Moto says you could start a new trend of winter yard sales, Carrie. No, thank you. I want to start a winter trend of producing good quality YouTube content about the hundreds of motorcycles I have available. That's what I want to do. But we'll get there. It's all a work in progress. And folks, I need to get back to tagging. If you look at the descriptions of my past video, you'll see I do my best to tag everyone I feature. Thank you, Angel. You are the best and the best at what you do. And I wouldn't be here tonight chatting with you, Moto, and I want to say Taylor, but I found her organically. No, I found her through Ray. So I wouldn't even be here with Taylor because I found Ray through Moto. And I found Moto through Angel. So Angel, it's all you. You rock. Thank you so much. Cyber hug. There. I am set for Christmas, and I have a bunch of my own stuff. So like I've got, my own Christmas little tote that I've used for years. So bye for now, Angel. Have a great night. Angel says, thanks, Taylor. I'll be out very late tonight working extra hours to save money for my next bike. Taylor says, thank you, Carrie. My live was a disaster earlier. I'm sorry to hear that. Moto said, I thought your life went pretty well, Taylor, with what happened. Or I thought your live. Oh, I thought your life. Yeah. If you want to see an ongoing train wreck, you can just take a look at my life. But your live went well. Her little one was being a stinker butt going to sleep. Crystal Kitten, hello. Good evening, Crystal Kitten. Crystal says, hi, Moto. Taylor says, thanks, Moto. Little man is fighting sleep, so it wasn't what I wanted it to be. I was away from the computer, not really interacting. That's okay. I get how it goes. How did your gaming go, Crystal? It went okay. Angel says, you are too kind, Carrie. I'm happy to be here on your stream. Well, much love to you, because without you, I don't know if we would have all found each other. So if she would have said, hey, you should check out this hippie in Virginia, this Harley riding, rock grunge playing guitar group, you might like them. And you know what? From a sport bike road racing perspective, who likes dirt bikes and doesn't have anything in common with playing guitars and riding Harleys, I fit in just great, and I love it, and I love all of them, and it's the best thing ever. Moto says, "Oh Taylor, I get that, but that's okay. Little man comes first anyway. Live stream optional, but I get it. It can be frustrating. 100%, 100%. I started this as my son was a little older, so he just interrupts them now or becomes part of them, which was really funny. Up at Vince was doing a live stream from here, and he probably had 400 people in there when we went up to say hi to him. And I don't know about you, Moto, but I've never seen those numbers. And this is a very small, he's always over 1,000 people in his chats. And it was just funny because my son is like asking him all these questions about his truck and stuff, and we're like, it was just cool. It was cool because the last time I got to hang out with Vince, my son was so pissed off at me that what you got to see him and meet him, and I didn't. And it's like, he's just a dude like me and like Moto. So 100 cable staples. That's kind of cool. I guess if you need to staple a cable. I don't have an immediate use for them, but I will definitely put them in the hardware. Got an old box of cigar box here. No cigar though, and nothing in it. But oh, a good Sharpie. I'll take that all day. Take the Sharpies all day. Some metal pieces. Looks like it would be for a jack, judging by the way they fit together. I don't think there's a hydraulic jack in here. Coffee cup. An Irish something. May you be in heaven a half hour before the devil knows you're dead. Jesus. That's pretty serious stuff. That's kind of neat. Like a hand-made little wooden candle holder deal. Oh, look at there. There's a candle holder. Oh, look at there. There's this candle. Oh, and another one. Kind of cool. That might look good in here, actually. Put those there for now. Little anchors for anchoring things into walls or places and things. Getting not so much. Oh, brand new in the package, a deluxe tissue wrap. That's what it is, tissue paper. There's a box, nothing in it. Oh, look at that. Come on, are you serious? You know how much this shit costs at the store? I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it looks a little beat up, but yeah, dude, look at this. Come on, people. A whole roll of duct tape? It's even made in the USA. Like, that's better than duct tape. It's still sticky. Oh, here's that 3D viewer. It had other things in it. Oh, wow. Oh. Look at that. So you flip these little goggles up. There's even a picture in there. Oh, like an old horse and carriage. Jesus. Wonder how old that is. Could have been the outlaw Josie Wales, the last real live picture ever taken. Oh no, the dude's wearing modern sunglasses. Never mind. All right, that's still pretty cool though. Arranged for usual black and white stereo prints or for film transparencies in black and white. Manufactured in England by Cornet Limited of Birmingham. Oh. Stereo picture, 3D pictures. Pretty cool. I'm going to wrap this up here real soon. I'm getting really tired and I forgot to turn my heater off. So it's like 1,000 degrees in here. But not literally because, oh my gosh. What is this? Some kind of double-sided tape. Sweet. Love tape. What is this? This has got to go. All right. Something in here. Ooh. Looks like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say things because I don't want to get things happened on the. It's nothing illegal though. Oh, here's one of those things for drawing circles. I've got so many of them though. I find them in every trap. Like anytime people throw stuff out. Here's a hefty mark. Heavy duty permanent marker, John. All right. Think that is it. There might be one more bag though. Let me go take a look real quick. Let's see if we can get one more bag looked at here. I'm gonna compact that down a little bit. There we go. Check the chat here. I haven't looked at it in about 5 minutes, so I'm sure whoa. How am I doing this? All right, where are we at here? What game did you stream, Taylor says. Crystal Kitten said, I could turn this here a little bit too. Don't get scared. I gave you a warning. I did a Phasmophobia and Spores jump scare game too. Angel says, I think we should thank Motobum. He is so good with people and in my opinion hosts the greatest Moto streams, brings us and keeping us together for sure. 100%. 100%. Phasmophobia. Oh, I heard that's a great game. Crystal Kitten says it is a FU jump scare game. Sometimes we even talk about motorcycle, and yeah, sometimes, but that's not what we're there for. Moto says, I'm a goober, Angel, and I'm a goober as well, so I can relate to being really good. We're goober brothers. Taylor says, very true, Angel. Thanks, Moto. Moto says, I just showed up and open my live streams to whoever shows up. Having people like Carrie on there is what makes it great, and all the wonderful people in the chats that continue to show up. You guys are the best. It's you. It's true. What the frick is playing on here for music? My good God. I think I did that for a soundbite. Oh, this is a good tune. Oh my gosh, you're all keeping me busy in the chat. Angel has been a great friend. Duct tape, Moto Crew, yes, the duct tape. He is the best goober I know as well. You made a wonderful sign using duct tape, Angel. I like being that goober too. Thank you, Angel. Moto says, I feel good now. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. You should, Dean. You should sleep good tonight, brother. Like Carrie said, duct tape is not cheap, especially the red, green, pink. Yeah, that stuff gets really expensive quick, for sure. Hey, riding with Rhodey. That's a nice little tapestry or whatever you call it that you hung up. It looks like an altar almost. Oh, on the... let's see here. Gosh, I'm bad with this. Right there. Maybe this... Is it this one? This just covers the window. Covers the window. I wasn't sure how much glare there would be tonight. But we'll leave it off for a minute. I kind of wanted to see. And if that's not the tapestry you were talking about, then let me know, and I'll continue to clear stuff off my wall till I find it. Moto riding with Rody says, hey Carrie, Moto and Angel. Hi Taylor. Hi Rody. Moto says riding on Rody. Good evening. All right, I'm gonna run out of the room quick. Yes, that's the one that looks cool. Awesome. I'll hang it back up for you because I enjoy it too. I've got a ton of them. I found them in the same garbage as what I got all these decorations. The lady said she was into tie-dyes for a while, and she made all these. Some really cool ones too. Way cooler than this one. And this one's nice. I like this one. But yeah, I think they're for like Schmoke from Schmoke Shop was telling me that they use these at like hippie festivals and stuff to section off music things, I guess. All right, I did see one more bag. I'm gonna grab it, see what we got in here, see if I can't hurt myself getting it, and then I'm done with these bags of unknown stuff. This is the last one. And I don't think this is anything Christmas related, but let's just get through it. Then I can be done. Clean some more stuff out tomorrow. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. And then we can just be done. Once we're done, we're done. There. All right, I'm gonna get a little drink here. Quick Trip chocolate milk. I haven't drank a beer in years now, literally like almost 2 years, or any alcohol for any reason, for no reason. I just didn't like it. There's definitely some painting stuff that, here's a meal kit or something for camping, for when shit hits the fan. I guess we'll keep that right here. Looks like a good spot. What do we got here? Bunch of wood pieces. I think he was into guns and making like the stocks, you know, on the forearm part that goes under the barrel. Oh, this is neat. Stained glass. Hell yeah, dude. I bet you that looks cool with a candle behind it. You know what? Let's just see. Let's see what that looks like with a simulated candle. Kind of cool. But it's pretty hot. It's burning my finger, but I'm just kidding. It's not a real candle. But who doesn't love stained glass, right? Probably keep that in here too. Oh, score. Oh, they're not the good staples, but staples are staples. I thought they were the good ones. Oh, some 3M fast tack adhesive trim stuff. I'll keep that. What is this? Oh, this is that butyl gum tape. I found some more of this too. This stuff is amazing. It's called butyl gum, and you can put it like on body panels, in between cars. Very good for sealing off any wind, and this will work good on my RAV4. I'm putting a V8 in a RAV4, so that'll work good for that project. What else do we got here? A text wiper for every application. What is this? Oh, these are all Ooh, nice little cloth. Look at that. For cleaning off camera lenses and stuff. That worked perfect. Perfect little microfiber deals. Some black friction tape, like what you'd wrap your hockey stick, the end of the hockey stick. Oh, it's good too. We're good to go. Whole roll of friction tape. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Not very sticky. Electrical, oh, more friction tape. This is good tape yet. It's like vinyl, really sticky. He worked for a telephone company. So, another roll of friction tape. Oh, no way, a whole roll of butyl tape. This butyl tape is amazing. And it's 3M branded, so I bet you now it would cost a lot to buy it. Oh, that's cool if you're into Miller Lite, but I don't need that, so I'm not gonna keep it. Some sealant stuff, we'll keep that. Ducko cement, dries fast and clear and tough. The world's most famous household cement for china, glass, wood, metal, leather, and paper. Sounds like we better keep it. Whole thing of freaking, oh yes, zip ties. Hello. They're not the big ones, but they're zip ties, and we'll take them. And there's hundreds of them. Some little things for games. Pull cords for stuff. Drill bit chuck. I'll keep that if the teeth aren't stripped. Yeah, the teeth are shot. It's all shot. Sorry about the noise on that. I think that's about it here, folks. Oh, look at there. Some, I could have put, what do we got here? Some protection. Let's see if this still fits. Could have wore these fine gloves that don't tear at all when you put them on. Good times. All right, well, that's it. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Taylor, thank you for that super chat. This has been a fun little experiment. The whole point of me doing this was to try to do a vertical and horizontal at the same time, and I failed. But we had a good time. At least I think so. I hope you do too. I'm gonna sit down for a moment and look and see what chats I missed, and then we're gonna end this and go to bed. Where are we at here? Holy cow. Mile-an-hour tape, military duct tape is cheaper than duct tape. Yes, I would assume, but you know a lot more about that than I do. Angel says, good night, everyone, and good evening. Riding with Brody as well. Good night, Angel. Taylor, you are right. Not all duct tape is created equal. Sorry about it. Taylor, you are right. Not all duct tape is created equal. I just read that like a fourth grader. Good night. Don't work too hard, Angel Moto says. Angel says it's only going to take me between 3 and 5 days. I hear ya. Ouch. Now that I have that new editing program, I spend way more time on the videos. There's just so much you can do with it. It's endless. It really is. It's endless. If you want scene select, like it's just transitions and like, oh, speeds and apertures and sound and music, lighting. Does that mean you're HVAC certified, Moto? Is what Taylor says. Oh man. Angel Face says, I do this crazy thing after I tag everyone. I keep a giant list of which videos I feature everyone in. This way, if someone asks me, I can tell them which video they are in. That's pretty cool. Moto said, no, I did mostly fab and install. I wasn't one of the smart guys. You are one of the smart guys, Moto. I cannot help myself, Angel says. I'm very detailed like this. Yes, you are. But my dad retired doing that type of work. He was a foreman of a pretty big shop and a vice president. It was in Fargo, North Dakota. That's cool. I knew, but I didn't know it was in Fargo. Take pride in your work, Angel, and it makes you happy, and that's all that matters. Taylor says something here. She said, okay, I got you, Motobomb. You worked for a living, LOL. The HVAC guys are technicians, but in a different sense. Yes. Those zip ties are great for GoPro tethering. Ah, thank you. I just need to get a GoPro and we'll be set. Just got to get that GoPro one of these days. One of these days I'll get out of my cell phones here and we'll get probably a DSLR camera, just because I'm not going to be doing a ton of moto vlogging. I do want to do a moto vlog, but it's going to be a solely off-road moto vlog. I will not go on the road. It'll just be me riding through trails, going over jumps and trees, and riding through the woods, talking. I think that would be kind of cool. However, I don't know if I can keep my breath and any kind of a pace riding and talk. So we'll see how that goes. Taylor sent another $1. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry if I'm confusing. I've pretty much just been tattooing my whole life, so that's really all I know. Yes, you are a master. A master tattoo artist, I would say. Or a PhD or a doctor. You've got your doctorates in the art of tattooing. Taylor, again, thank you. That is so nice. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. It's so cool to see that. Thank you. Thank you. I need to find an editing program that blurs license plates. Yeah, I used to worry about that, Rhodey, but now I just don't care. I don't really care about other people's at all, but I just think if someone wants to find me, I'm so findable. And there's nothing here once they find me. It's all at Rob, so. And you don't want to meet him in night. Good Lord, I couldn't imagine what he could do to somebody if he wanted to. Rob has the strength of, he's a superhuman human being, and I don't mean to like glaze my neighbor, but it's pathetic how much of a machine he is. And anyway, I don't think anybody's ever going to come here to take anything I have. As far as privacy, I guess, I don't know on the whole license plate stuff. If they're a customer of mine, I either try to cover it up. In the past, I've covered it up, but now, as of lately, it's too much work to try to blur the plates, and I don't know, it's public, isn't it? So maybe your own, if you're concerned, I could totally respect and see that for sure. I know I use CapCut, and to get the motion tracking to follow the plate through the scene, especially if you're moving with the camera, it gets to be a pain in the ass for me. I've done it, I can do it, I don't like it, so I just quit doing it. But it is what it is, I guess. I just knocked something over. Taylor says, well, sir, I may have to make an appointment with you when I get a chance. Yes, you should. My son's like, when I turn 17, Dad, will you let me get a tattoo? And I'm like, yeah, if Moto can do it. But because apparently you got to sign a paper. So I don't even know if you can if you're 17. There's probably no legalities that could do that. But either way, when he's 18, we're going to Virginia Beach, putting some ink on that guy's arm. Oh, okay, other people. I don't care about mine. Does it matter about other people, I guess? Because I've never cared about the other people. I've always just been concerned about me. And I know that sounds selfish, and it is to a certain degree, but I don't know. Mobile moto. There you go, dude. Get a bagger. Get a bagger and a little trailer. You could have a little mini air compressor in your trailer and have everything right there on site. Be mobile moto tattoos. And you're building up your audience enough now, you know, you get up there in the subscribers and a few more, you could travel the whole world. Yeah, if Moto says your license plates get exposed out on the highway all day, if that's what's holding you back, Rody, I would say forget about it and make the videos you want to make. And don't worry about the plates. I used to worry and I don't now. That would be, if I could find everything at the junkyard and go mobile for free, that would make a hell of a video. That would be. Oh, I don't care. You can spell my name as many ways from, as long as I can decipher it, I don't give a shit how you spell it. That would be really cool. And that's, I keep trying to go over this next video I'm trying to make on, I'm trying to draw it out here because it's, I want to engage, but yet it's really tough because I've done everything for free. Every single last thing in this room I have not spent one penny on, including even this shirt I probably found or got, my mom probably got at a garage sale. And it looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, every single item, everything is free. Even that doohickey hanging from the ceiling, that arm, that huge, like it's a big adjustable arm for either instruments or movie cameras. And it was in the metal bin and I took it. It's right up there. And yeah, it works great. I mean, every single thing. I don't have any money. Now that Taylor donated, I've got $2.19 in my checking account. Yay! Hopefully tonight or tomorrow I'll be getting some more money. But right now I'm at $1.19, $1.15. So that's I don't have the money to buy stuff. I just very resourceful, I guess, and I'm grateful. So grateful to have, you know, this stuff land in my lap, so to speak. Taylor says, well, Motobum, plan on getting the country tattooed on my back, and I would like to have you eventually do Virginia. That would be cool. But when we get to that crossroads, we'll do it. I usually follow through with my plans. Very cool. Heck yeah, that would be cool. I did a pretty neat Italy on this lady's back with different pieces of Italian artwork, sculptures, etc. It was pretty neat. That's a really cool idea. That is. I don't have a tattoo. Not a single one. I was going to get one when I was younger, but then I saw my buddies get them, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want that right now. And I waited, and just a couple battle scars, and that's about it. But I respect it, appreciate it, and have a deep, massively deep respect for that art, because it's not only just drawing or taking an image and transferring it. There's like the skin. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody stretches different. Everybody's stuff is different. You know, like it's different every time. When I take an engine apart and rebuild it, this is the spec. If it's not within the spec, it's not good. It's either good or it's not good. And that's it. There's just no separation. So I think it's really cool with the tattoo stuff, but that's awesome. And they are forever. So that's the other thing. Riding with Rody said, so you think posting someone's plate, I don't know, would be in bad taste? I had one for Veterans Day, but decided to not make public. No, I would not be concerned about that at all, because and I get it from you, like your perspective, looking at it from you. I get it. I felt that way too. Um, but it subsided really quick because, like, think about you. If you're at the store and someone's doing a YouTube video and like they catch the back of your car and truck as you're driving away, you're gonna be in their video, and it might have 8 million views, and you'll never know it because you never knew it, but you were in public. So you know what I mean? Like, that's just how I look at it. Yeah, is it? You're not doing it. You're doing it from the heart. You're doing it with really good intentions. You're not doing it to dox anybody or hurt anybody. So I think it's all good. Taylor says, and if you have small hands and a featherlight machine gun is preferable. Moto says, I'm told I have the hands of Jesus. Yes, you do, Dean. You do in many ways. Yes, I understood what you were saying, Moto. 90% of the time, I use those nice, quiet pen style rotary machines, not a small air hammer with big pens taped to the end of it and just. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to shut it down. Oh my God, it's midnight. I'm going to go look at the northern lights first. That was cool. We got to see them just right up the hill. And it was so cool to see them, especially on like Vince's camera. The iPhone really does good. Last night I would have gotten some really, really, really good video, pictures, whatever. But my son wasn't being nice and letting me use his phone. So yeah, I mean, Rhodey, if you, I don't know if Moto's still in here. If you think that Rhodey should post it, I sure think he should. And I mean, I think it's good of you, and you're a good person for thinking that. But posting someone else's plate that you don't know would not be in bad taste, in my eyes. Um, I'd say send it. We want to see the video. You've got, that live with the sidecar. I've watched a couple of your other videos, so keep putting them out and do it. Um, yeah. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, checking out these bags of garbage. I'm going to get this cleaned off quick, actually, and get all this. I want to start my morning fresh. And we'll see you on Motobum, Virginia. I might be mobile when I join because I'll probably be on the road going to pick up a motor. I got to put an engine in a truck. So we'll be live streaming that for sure all day Friday. I might do an all day live stream, and we'll take a Hemi out of a truck and put another Hemi in a truck. And then I got a Hemi to play with if I want. So maybe we'll put a Hemi in a motorcycle or a sidecar. That would be fun. All right, everyone. Thank you for the super chats, Taylor. I really appreciate it. Moto, Rhodey, Angel, always good to see you guys in here. And we'll catch you all soon. Have a great night. And I'm trying to shut this down here. Thank you. Peace out. Much love to y'all.